up, OilyAppers? It's your girl Hannah here on this first Wednesday of September. Wow, can you believe we're already here in the month of September? I am so excited. I don't know about you, but this past weekend was super fun, especially since we had college football on Saturday, and I live in Alabama, so obviously Roll Tide, but it was a fun first week of college football, and the weather in Alabama, especially today, feels as though it is finally becoming fall-like. It has a beautiful breeze. It's only 80 degrees, and it is glorious. It is a beautiful day here in Alabama. It feels like fall, and I'm so excited because that's really the theme here at OilyApp. This month, for the month of September, is all things fall and seasonal support. So, of course, if you tuned in last month, or our, topic, so to speak, was back to school. That was really our theme for the month of August. All of our giveaways and podcasts and information for you, including a new course for OilyApp Plus, was all back to school. So this month we're transitioning, of course, to all things fall plus seasonal support. And that can be a plethora of things. And I want to go ahead and preface that here today on this episode of the OilyApp Podcast is kind of breaking down a little bit of what we have going on this month and kind of sharing what this theme means. What does this entail? What does all things fall and seasonal support mean? I mean, it can mean many things, right? So obviously with all things fall, you have diffuser blends, you have some favorite recipes, but obviously you have changing weather. And I think it's important, obviously, when we talked about last month, I did a week on immune support. So we'll kind of use that in a different area, some immune support, but also I have a very special guest here on the podcast here within the next couple of weeks. And we're going to be talking about a different type of seasonal support when it comes to fall. And I'm going to just go ahead and tease it like that because I don't want to give it all away. But I'm very excited because I think it's an area that a lot of people don't think about supporting themselves with oils and supplements. They don't think to support themselves in this way when this time of year comes around. So that's going to be something really fun to talk about. But just know that we have a lot of fun things. We're going to be posting some fall recipes. We have some cool diffuser blends. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, this month I am doing a live giveaway every Friday on the OilyApp Facebook page. But I also have a very fun giveaway I'm going to be doing on both forms of social media. So on Instagram, it'll go straight to Facebook. But within our Facebook page and our Instagram, I'm going to be giving away a simplified oiler kit, the fall blends. And if you don't know what that is, the first one came out during convention. Obviously, Jacob and Kate Young came up with a simplified line, and it's amazing. There was 3 smells for summer. I believe it was like seaside, orange creamsicle, and mango tango or something. And then these falls is like cozy cabin, ginger snaps, and I think like orange spice cider or something. So anyway, they smell amazing. They're incredible. And it's a great way to introduce your friends or family or whatever to Young Living, to essential oils, to simply diffusing, right? And so just know that if you're thinking of gifts to give away for the holiday season, maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's, you give away some gifts at Thanksgiving, or maybe it's just focusing on what Christmas present is going to give. There will be another blend. There'll be another pack of simplified, obviously, for the winter season. So think about that. Each oil could be a gift. So you could have 3 gifts in one, right? So anyway, just want to throw that out there. We'll be having that giveaway on the OilyApp Facebook and Instagram page. But obviously, if you haven't yet, you're going to have to go like those pages, right? You're going to have to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook so you are up to date. So just so you know, every Friday, I do a live giveaway on the OilyApp Facebook page. And this month, all of the giveaways will be geared towards all things fall and seasonal support. So to kind of segue into the first episode, what am I going to bring to the table for this episode? I want to go ahead and say that this is my favorite time of year. This year, because it's change, it's growth, it's the changing leaves, it's the cool weather. And I'm going to go and share one of my favorite recipes that I use with essential oils. And this is something I came I came up with, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 years ago now. I went through a season where I could not stomach coffee. I love coffee. I grew up in Washington State. My family manages and owns their own coffee shops in Washington. And so coffee to me is a very emotional thing, right? So when you're a kid, as you get older, like these smells bring back memories, right? Or sometimes like drinking a cup of coffee is a very emotional experience for me. It's not just a cup of coffee. It brings back the memories of me sitting down with my family and talking and, just getting to go to church and getting a cup of coffee in the church hallway and then going to sit down with a cup of coffee. Like there's so many memories that coffee brings back to me. So that's one thing that this is really an emotional thing, so to speak. But for me, when I went through that season where my stomach literally couldn't handle coffee, it was sad. I was really sad and discouraged because to me, coffee is a part of my daily routine. And so my best friend Myra was like, listen, I heard that cardamom's really good for, like digestion, or, digestive support, right? So I was like, you know what, why don't I get a bunch of vitality oils? And because a part of the problem is if you're not drinking organic coffee, you need to go Google why you need to drink organic coffee. Okay, it's very important that, especially when you're brewing at home, you use good water and you use good beans and they're not burnt and they don't have a high toxicity rate. But point being is I started grinding our own coffee beans, whole coffee beans. I would ground them up and then I would add a drop of cinnamon bark vitality, ginger vitality, nutmeg vitality, and cardamom vitality. And then I would stir them up in the coffee grounds. And then I would brew the coffee. So when the water filtrates through the filter with all the coffee being, like all the ground coffee and the oils, it didn't only smell amazing, it tasted incredible. And it was something that helped me get my body to where I could stomach coffee again. Now I have to limit it. I can't drink 8 or 10 cups a day. Like I did in college. I try to drink 1 or 2 cups a day. Always a cup in the morning and then maybe a cup in the afternoon. But this is a recipe that I love now. I don't have to use it as much for physical support, but it is just something that I love the taste. It smells fall-y and it is amazing. Because those 4 oils together, if you were to put them in a diffuser, you would be amazed at how amazing it smells. So that's also a diffuser recipe. If you want to do cardamom, ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon bark, those 4 in a diffuser are incredible. It's even more incredible in coffee. So that's kind of my little tip today. All things fall and cheese and support. That recipe right there, once again, cardamom vitality, ginger vitality, nutmeg vitality, and cinnamon bark vitality. 1 drop of each in your coffee grounds. Brew it. Let me know what you think, and may your life be changed. I do put a splash of heavy cream or half and half in my coffee after I do that. And it is seriously so good, y'all. It's like fall in a cup. Like all things fall, y'all. It is amazing. So that's what I wanted to share with you today and let you know that next week, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a different perspectives on all things fall and season support. It may be immune support. It may be some more diffuser blends or recipes, or just talking about fall. How you can best support your body or your home or all the things like, adding Christmas spirit and cinnamon bark in your Thieves household cleaner. It smells amazing. There are just so many things that encompass the season of fall that we want to share here with you on OilyApp. So once again, I'm your girl Hannah here on this first Wednesday of September. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And we will make sure that you're kept in the loop for all of our live giveaways each Friday, as well as the fun simplified kit I'm going to be giving away this month on our social media. And yeah, so that's all I've got for today. You'll be joined by Chase and Ernie next week. And then in 2 weeks, you will be joined by myself and a very, very special guest here on the OilyApp Podcast. So without that to say, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.